And good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and today is the 24th of May. Hopefully everybody is excited as I am about the sales. If you're one of the many people in our top sales list right here, congratulations to you. You're doing a great job. The secret to success is to, first, let me get this screen set, is to copy what these people are doing here, the May top sellers. This means that they've sold silver packages, and they haven't really sold them. The monitors have been the ones that the new associates come into, talk to, and then upgrade into the silver package, and then possibly upgrade into the platinum VIP package, things like that. The whole system is just based on bringing people into the member area. And how do you do that? Well, let me see, you click on training here on the top menu, and then you scroll down and you'll see a video here that you should watch. And that video is very simple. It's about 45 minutes long, and it will take you through how to get started in the program. It's also hopefully going to teach you the value of the lead. You know what a lead is, everybody does, because you started out that way as an associate. An associate is a lead, and the way the associates come in is using these ad examples, which all lead to the same thing, essentially, is a page, just like this, where people sign up to find out information or to receive free credits. It doesn't get any more straightforward or simpler than that as far as being a concept, right? Like people come, they see a form, they fill it out, and then they come into the member area as an associate, talk to the monitor, they receive emails, they receive newsletters. And you're probably wondering, well, what is it you do? As you know, how does this all happen? Well, your responsibility is one single thing. That's why when I hear people say, well, this is a very complicated system, I always say, well, you missed something, because the simplicity of the system is we go over to these traffic streams here and we sign up for the first one on the list, Hercules. You can sign up for the second one if you want, or the third one or the fourth one. You can sign up for as many as you want. Bottom line is sign up for one, get all set up in here, then you send out a posting. And the postings are the ad examples. Just pick one, any one, and send it out. It's going to take you a while at first to kind of get used to that. But, excuse me, what actually happened was you responded to an email by clicking on a credit link or something, and then you went in to the form, you filled it out, and you came into Worldprofit's member area. And now we're trying to teach you to do the same thing. But this skill will translate into your affiliate programs too, because every affiliate program runs the same way. They give you a page, in other words, a link, and you post that link with the ad they give you to Safelists, traffic exchanges, classified ad sites, put it on your website, etc. Where we come in as a different company is we're not one of the business opportunities. We are a hosting company. We actually host your website, which you can see under website management, and you can click on here. It says see your website. Excuse me. All right, and that's how this whole thing starts, is you actually are creating a business with us. All right, and that's how it goes from there. Are there any questions about that part? Getting started, getting on lesson number 3? You want to get on lesson 3? Make sure you stay there for at least a month, 2 weeks at least. It'll take you up to the training link, tell you how to get those bonuses. And the bonuses will only work if you've gone to the training video. They won't work if you just get the bonuses. I don't think you'll know what you're doing at all. All right? So that, hopefully that makes sense. I had a couple of questions that came in, but first, a little bit about myself. I'm ex-military, retired many years ago, and started this company in 1994. Sandy and I are both co-founders, and it's been a great run so far. We've done the same thing. We haven't changed anything that we do. We've posted websites, and we've built businesses for people around their websites, because that's their property online. Any entity that you do business with online has a website. Why shouldn't you? What other training companies out there seem to try to get you to do is buy the course, whatever the course is, and then post YouTube videos and all these things, and they never say, well, you should get your own business. Like, you should be running your own business with your own website, and then marketing and promoting from that website, and learning about the concept of landing pages, because that's how they got you to sign up, right? Everybody does that, right? You sign up for a page. It says, put your name and email in. And then they get you on their list, and then they send information to the list. The beautiful part about us, though, very straightforward how to get started. Get yourself on lesson 3. I say 1 week is if you're really good. If you're new to this, I would leave it on for the whole month. Our top seller, Linda Elsie, she is on lesson 3 for a decade. Right? It doesn't really move around very much because she just generates leads. Live Business Center converts them into sales. All right, and we don't only sell silver packages, we sell multiple traffic packages, promotion packages, ad packages, and everything that you can make commission on. All right, so it's really, really cool. If you have any issues, you can fill out a support ticket. We're here all the time, 365 days a year, and the proof of the training and the promotion that it works is you. You're the result of your sponsor going through the training and posting away to the Safelists and exchanges. Does that make sense? It should. And good morning to Sandy Hunter, our president. The ad tracker on the top menu, you'll find out about it. It confirms that you're promoting. This week, sadly, I have 3 people. One guy said, I need to make $200 in a month or whatever, and he's been with us for a long time. So I checked his ad tracker, and it was just zeros. The other person came in and said, I've been doing this for some time. Can you, why isn't this working? So I looked, ad tracker. He was promoting products that I've never heard of, but it's up to him. But products shouldn't be promoted directly to Safelists or exchanges. Remember, people click on your link in a Safelist or exchange for 10 seconds. They are interested in making credits, right? However, if it says just fill out your name and your email for information, they'll say, you know what, I'll fill that out now and I'll get to it later, because of the email will come in. But for a product, you're asking somebody to really think and conclude to buy a $20 thing or a $50 thing in, 10 seconds? Not going to happen. So I send them that note, and it's a video I did about understanding the system, how it works. And really, you don't need that video right now because you just heard me say it. It's about generating leads. Once the leads come in and are put on the list, we send out newsletters every single day to them. You don't need to worry about, do I need to contact them? In a couple of months, when you get better and you start learning how the system works, by all means, use Call Loop. You can use the email system, prospect emailer, anything like that to communicate with them about any program that you're in. But until you're bringing in associates on a daily basis, I wouldn't recommend that. It's just a waste of time. I'd rather see you put the time into the promotion. A couple of tools that you'll also run into that will make life a lot easier are on the top menu under Cool Tools. JitBit is an auto text system. Type 2 letters and it turns into a paragraph or a title or a subject, just basically a clipboard. But you can create as many little shortcuts as you want. So you just type out the shortcut and out comes a whole paragraph, like a promotion ad or a subject or a URL. Password management systems, and of course email management, I use Postbox, but again, you can find them all under Cool Tools. The link manager is my favorite. Essentially, it's a page that you would create using the system of links, just a page of links. And they're under categories, so you could have a safe list, exchanges, classified ad sites, that kind of thing. A couple of people also have come in with Hotmail accounts. Don't use Hotmail, Yahoo, Comcast, anything but Gmail for business. These are all fine. They're good email things, but they're no good for business. Okay, they block business communications for the most part. With Gmail, You have complete access to your email, and you should check your spam folder on a regular basis. And if you're not sure how to do any of that, fill out a support ticket. I'll send you a video on exactly how to do that. Don't test the sign-up forms. Oh man, I could tell you some stories, but I don't have time. There are some people that have signed up for 25 associate accounts. I don't know why, but they do. You don't need to keep signing up for an associate account. If you're not sure how to log in or something's going wrong, just go to worldprofit.com. There's a support link right on the page. Okay, you can just fill that out and we'll figure it out for you. All right. So today's topics, monitors program. I just wanted to welcome a couple of new monitors here. I'm just going to pull them up. We have a lot of new monitors coming in, which is great. If you're interested in the monitor program, you can see about it on the left menu here. And if you're interested, fill out a support ticket right here under monitor training. Fill out a support ticket using support, and Sandy Hunter will send you a questionnaire just to make sure you're qualified for the position. I don't even know if we have any open right now, but I think we might have. Sandy can probably type in how many. No, we're closed now. Okay, no more monitors. You'll have to wait until we open up for more training. But anyways, Graham Commander, welcome back as a monitor. He's going through training again. Cecile Foxley, Silverwood, junior monitor in training. Jerry Jones and Pam Sudo. We have full monitor. I guess we're completely full. That's great. I love that. And again, the monitors, what they do is they greet people as they come in. And they're online, they're on camera right in here. And it's great. Works out awesome. Questions I had from a member about the autoresponder. So if you're Platinum VIP, you get the autoresponder for free. It's part of the program, part of the package. If you're interested in upgrading, I'll talk to you about that in about 5 or 6 minutes. Person asked a very good question. Actually, Cheryl Woodward asked a question. How do I merge my other lists from, say, GetResponse, Aweber, into this list, right? Because you're building this autoresponder list. The only way to do it is if you create your system here and you set up your follow-up messages, you create an opt-in form such as landing page builder, which is my favorite for this. You just click this and say, for example, you used this here, landing page 7, very simple one. And you go through the help video, of course, to learn how to do this. And you set this up here. Well, now you would have to send them to this page. Okay, you just go to Aweber or go to GetResponse or whatever you're at, and you take this URL up here. I don't know what your autoresponder is about, so you would have to have a subject and a message giving people a reason to sign up. And of course, you could change the wording up here. And when they sign up, they go on to your new list. The reason for that is there are laws, like pretty strict laws about just sending people emails, right? You can't do that. So when you send that link to any list, they can then sign up and get on this new list, right? So you got to think, like, how did you start your Aweber list, right? It was the same way. You have a link, and you send that link out, and people sign up for it. Now, if you wanted to offer associates that you're bringing in through the normal training, you can also go to Add Examples up here, and you click on Advanced Area 1, and go all the way down to the bottom one, this one. And do you see this link right here? So it says, the URL you enter should go to your form to join your list or other provider. Well, my list join is right here, right? So I take that, and I would put it in there, and I would say amazing system, whatever you want in there, and you click on activate, and then update it. That's it. So what will happen is when they sign up as an associate, they will get a separate email with this information in it, with a link they click, and then they can sign up for it. Do you like that? That's pretty straightforward, right? So You can put that into your autoresponder here. If you have the ClickBank Maximizer right here, you can also go down and do the same thing. Show the external lists, go all the way to the bottom, put the URL in right there, put your description in, and check this box. So now it's sending out invitations to sign up for your private other list. It could be about anything. It could be about a product or an affiliate program that you like. Okay, does that make sense? And remember, you can watch this workshop over and over again. So if you miss something, don't worry about it. You can just watch this a little bit later. Okay? There we are. Okay, so back to this. That's how you turn this thing into a list of people and subscribers. And just like with Aweber, when, say that you have 25 letters in here or 5 letters, it doesn't matter, you could have 2. And people start getting to the end, you always can either add more letters, but you can also go to the newsletter area and constantly send them emails. You click on newsletter and you can create the newsletter and then send it. Instead of creating one, I'll just take one of these older ones here and you say send it, because it's going to say send to who. And you pick the list that you want to send it to, and you can send it now or you can send it later at another time. You send as many newsletters as you want, your autoresponder list. It's totally up to you. Okay? Okay. So the next question was, you said this is the only autoresponder that you should use. Yes, I think it is. Here's why. And about delivery, because she says, is the deliverability as good? Yeah, it's great if you use SendGrid. I highly recommend SendGrid. Mailgun also up here. These are done through other emailers, and they charge money, but very little money to send. And they give you a free sample. In other words, SendGrid is the best because they just give you like 30,000 credits. You want to find out about Email Commander, click on Prospect Manager, then Email Commander. That's how I get to it. And then you can find all about you. Book your account there, set up video here. Same thing with Mailgun if you want. Book the account here, then watch the video because I need these settings from you. They're different for everybody. Turbo SMTP, you can book there too, but I recommend these two. If you can, get into that one. That's the best one. And what it does is it's essentially a registered email server. And they do this as a business. This is all SendGrid does. They just email. So when you send an email out through the autoresponder, and this is checked on, all of these autoresponders, everything goes through SendGrid. Okay, it really, all we do, like when we send out our associate newsletter, it goes through SendGrid. That's all it does. And they can handle infinite emails. Okay, they're a fantastic company. I love them. We've been with them for years. Prospect Manager again, you can see the status here. Do you see how it says G? If you click on it, it just says good email. She asks about that. So you can click on these. There are some that bounce and that block you for spam or whatever. But again, if you want to minimize that, go into Email Commander and then you can turn it on. Because when you go to email someone, like say for example I want to email myself, I go Email Actions and you can see SendGrid. You could turn it on when it's set up. Okay, you could just click the button and it turns it on. Okay, it's really cool. Mary Daniel says SendGrid is $100 a day for free. Then there's a monthly charge for so many thousands, which is too much for much little list. Too much for much little list. It depends on your budget, whatever you can afford. I think it's, well, let me just go to SendGrid. I'm not quite sure what the costs are. I've been using it for so many years now. I'm not quite sure what the cost is per month. I'm sure it's on their site. If I log out of here, I'm not quite sure how I log out. I'm sure there's a log out button somewhere. Yeah, probably right here. Sign out. If I go back to the main page, plans and pricing. So you would be probably, so 40,000 emails for your first 30 days and 100 a day. Essentials is probably the one that you would want, starting at $14.95 a month. So 15 bucks. That's not bad that's a lot of email. Ideal for a team sending up to 100,000 emails a month. I think that'll cover you. Okay, so it's just something to think about. It really goes back to what I was saying is I'm trying to convey to especially the new people that we're trying to teach you how to run a business online. So we want to have the best tools, to your website, your prospects, everything safe and sound, in one place. Makes it so much better, to be able to run it. And SendGrid's great. Okay, last point. No, that was it. So hopefully, Cheryl, that helped out. Yeah, so there you go, Bill. Yeah, about $80 a month. Currently, Worldprofit, we're on the high end one. We're like 600 bucks a month. Okay. Finally, the last thing I want to talk to you about today is Platinum VIP. This is the time, there's never not a time, but this is a good time to upgrade into the Platinum VIP membership. Reason, just as I explained, you don't need any other autoresponder. This will cover you for everything. You also get the ClickBank Superstore, Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracking. Rich Moyer uses it. You're probably you've used this more than anyone. You get giant traffic injections every month, which I just want to spend 1 minute on because it's really important. Go to traffic control. This is after you get your bonuses and you've set your bonuses up. Okay, that's important. Get those things handled. And then you'll see, excuse me, all the way down here, if you're platinum, you get 18 traffic injections every single month, and they include solo ads and credits. Give you an idea, these are not just thrown together websites. We've had these sites now for a decade or more. These are all over a decade old. So I had a question. Should I send my Worldprofit links through these? I don't know where the members come from for the most part that join these, but they're not from Worldprofit. They can't be. They're in the search engines and everything. We get people joining them all the time. Some of them 5 a day, some of them 25 a day, like traffic ad links. So they don't know what Worldprofit is. Okay, so you can if you want. The whole idea here is I just want you to be able to send out anything, any affiliate account that you want to generate leads for. Don't sell products in these sites directly. It won't work. It never has worked. You have to create leads. Leads go on your list. Then you can send them product links because they're clicking on them if they're interested now, right? They're not earning credits. If they see something that's interesting, they click on it and they look at it, right? That's probably the most important concept that I want you to get from all of this training. Build a list, then send whatever you want to the list. Okay? Solo ads, I would generate leads from. Why? Because you're going to generate leads. And then they're on your list for forever until they opt out. I wouldn't send a product out to a solo ad. I would send out a link to one of the landing pages. Okay, because you're going to get more bang for the buck. If you sign up from one solo ad, 20 people. Okay, so you sign them up, they're associates. Assume they're associates. Those 20 might not be interested in anything that you send them the first time. Then suddenly you get a sale from them. So you send 5 newsletters out to those 20 people, you might make multiple sales, okay? Whereas if you tried to sell and one person bought, say 2 people bought and you made your money back, good for you. You spent 40 bucks on the solo and you sold 2 products. So you made your 40 back, but no profit. Well, if you got 20 people signed up, you can email them all the time, right? You'll make the 40 bucks back eventually, I would hope. Just got to send them out good offers and things. So Cheryl Woodward says, well, show me an opt-in. All of these right here under ad examples. These work. Okay. How do I know they work? Easy. If I go back to my main page here, these numbers here, 859, 682, 2100, all of these are associate signups. That's why it's called May Top Promoters. These are people, leads, signing up as associates. And Cheryl, at one point, you would have been one of these. I don't know who your sponsor is. It's okay. But say your sponsor was Richard Smith. You would be number 182 because he's focused strictly on generating leads using the ad examples. Now, there's more than the ad examples, too. There are others. There's ad examples, and then there's kind of sub-ads, like these ones, home business ads, list builder ads. Then, of course, there's the landing page builder, all designed to generate leads. Yeah, Cheryl, I'm glad you did. I think that's great. I'm always here, you know. I'm only here for a few more minutes today. Bit of allergies, so I'm just trying to cut my time down. All right. The greatest thing in the world is we're having a great sales month where people are getting this. Like, look at these numbers. These numbers are crazy. I've never seen them this high before. If we go over here. Ugh, it's hard to find the home page, isn't it? So, right over here, and these numbers are really high. Like, they're never this high, like 88, 85. You know, that's a lot of people coming in. All right. So the last thing I'll say is if you're interested in upgrading to Platinum, you can upgrade on a monthly basis for an extra $49.95, or you can upgrade from Silver to Platinum for a year and prepay. You save 50%. You can also, don't even look at this for Platinum. You can just prepay for a year of Silver, which a lot of people do because then you don't have to pay every month. All right. Are there any questions about that? Of course it is. And then, excuse me, you get also the commission. We pay commissions every month. So if you have people on the monthly payment program, which, I mean, the majority of people pay monthly, and I understand that, that's fine. You get commission every month on those payments. It's basically a simple affiliate program that we're running, you know. We've been running it for 25 years. Okay. I'm going to sign off now. I wanted to keep it to about 30 minutes today. I'm sure next week will be better. But I'm really here to answer your questions now or even any other time. Just fill out a support ticket. I wake up every morning and I have my coffee. And I look at support, and I go through it, and I have hundreds of videos that I can send depending on what the problem or the question or the issue is. I'm just finding that the people that are doing the promotions are doing fantastic. People that aren't, well, I just look at it this way. I send them an email, and it says to them, you should do the promotion if you want to be successful, and hopefully they accept that. It is work, but it's easy to do. Modern computers are very fast. You know, quick story. 10 years ago, do you know what tech support was full of? Computers breaking. They always were busting. Oh, can you resend me everything? You know, we would. But it was sad, you know, the computers fried and viruses and this and that and all this crap. you're here now. This is a golden age for computers. Like, they really are running good. Knock on wood, computers are running really well so far. At least all 5 of these ones, and my laptops and everything are running good. Never have any problems with them. Okay, so this is a good time. So focus on promotion. If you have any issues, just fill out a support ticket. Okay? Yeah, excuse me, Cheryl. If you have any other problems with the autoresponder, do a support ticket. Do the best you can to explain the problem, and I'll do the best I can to do that. And Sissy, other payment processors, probably in the fall, but I'm finding out now that one of the biggest problem with people, they're signing up for the 25, 50, 70, those payout ones, and you have to, they're called member-to-member payment systems. Sadly, they don't understand it. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. That goes against the terms of service. So it seems like whenever we add 1 or 2, they get blocked. People go, oh, I don't have that one anymore. Well, why is that? Well, I did a member-to-member thing. Oh, well, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. That's like, that'd be like me taking my merchant account and saying to you guys, hey, sell whatever you want. Just use my merchant account. You can't do that. To me, it's obvious because I've been in business for a long time. But every time I add a payment processor, even Bitcoin, people are like, oh, I think Bitcoin might work. No, it won't. They're all very strict about this type of a thing. Okay, so that's my advice. Wait till the fall. I'm planning on adding more payment processors like Solid Trust Pay, BitPay, and there's a couple more that I want to add to. Okay. And Bill says, when people upgrade to silver and claim their bonus, are they added to their Worldprofit sponsors' IDs? If they sign up through the downline area, like the thing, yeah, go ahead. And or are you, Mary? I have no idea about that. I think that's a credit card or something. You'll just have to Google it and see what they say. All right. Okay. Thanks a lot.